Okay, the Temper crawler has arrived there on the left. That's the controller that comes with it. I'm not going to buy another one. There's a couple of issues with it. It's not a bad little crawler, but there's a couple things that make it not suitable. The Losi is just much better, even though it's considerably more expensive. This is the Project. I want to turn this into a scout car. I was hoping to do that with the Temper and might still. We'll have to see. I don't know. But anyway, it's got some features that I do like. For example, everything's covered. All your controls are right here. It's got trim for throttle and steering on off. You can reverse the servo. The steering servo is pretty good. It's got pretty good control to it. The throttle is one of the things that's an issue for me. I don't like the fact that it won't creep. It's got, like, when you apply throttle, and I've tried messing with the trim and everything, it's like it's got a minimum speed that it won't go under. Like, say, for example, it's 5 miles an hour. It's either 0 or 5, and then above 5, it's proportional, and it's too slow at top speed too. But that's as slow as it'll go right there. It's either that or stop, and it will go faster, but that's top speed right there. That's as fast as it goes, and I don't think that's quick enough for a scout car, especially not compared to the Losi. The Losi is much faster. It's just a much better crawler, if you ask me. It's got much better low speed control. You can make it creep along. The thing is that these are no longer available, so I'd have to step up to the 1/18 scale Losi, and I don't know if those are too wide. I don't know what to do about it if it's too wide. If the wheelbase is off, for, you can change the length of the drive shafts to adjust for that. But if the distance from hub to hub, if it's too short, if the crawler is too short, you can make wheel spacers to, like offset rims. But if it's too wide, I don't really know how to shorten. You'd have to shorten the whole differential and everything, and I don't really think that'd be a good idea. But anyway, the Project is this. I'm working on this with Harley, and this is a 1/18 scale half track, and I want to turn it into a scout car by shortening it first to about right here. The back end would be right about here, and put a tire right here. And I was seriously considering using the tires that are currently on this crawler, because I'm going to use this for the Kubel. Now, I don't know if the Losi needs an LVA, because this does run on LiPo, whereas the Temper runs on NIM. But I run LVA on all my LiPos, whether they need it or not. I've heard that the IBU, you don't have to run an LVA. It's got LiPo protection, but I run one anyway. It's just cheap insurance. But these tires are just about right. I've done a lot of comparison lately. And when you set them, they're a little wider. But when you set them side by side like that, the diameter is really, really close. I'd like to use these, but I don't have another set for the rear, and I'm not going to buy another half track just to get another set of tires. Plus, these are not rubber, they're hard plastic. I don't think they'd be very good for RC, but I think I can get some really good detail in the body. I'm not going to call it an M3 half track, because it's not going to be one. It's, but it'll be or M3 half track. What am I talking about? I'm not going to call it an M3 scout car, because it won't be an M3. It's but it will be a scout car. It'll be the I don't know, we'll call it the Max Z100. How's that? But anyway, that's where we're at with the crawlers, and we'll see what happens, man. I think it's going to work out okay, but maybe check out does anybody have a 1/18 scale crawler? I need the distance from hub to hub. All right, we'll see you next time.